Keelan Cole had 136. I'm falling
Oh,
behind,
I've
bro.
won. I'm 4-10.
You're 4-10.
Yeah. I beat the Titans 37-35.
You fucking up, guy. You're losing out on picks. You're losing out on picks.
I know. I didn't mean to win. I didn't even play it.
Oh, I'm falling behind. I'm falling behind. I'm fourth in rushing now.
You need some rushing yards.
Yeah. You should let me rush for like 400 yards.
1,000. Just run field goal block.
Do it. Do it, old bull.
They'll kick us out again.
We don't gotta stream it, guy.
I am already.
Wait, did you already put it in the group chat?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. Look, go look at it.
How many people are watching it?
0 right now.
Good.
My run defense is actually really good. Mine. I'm an 85 overall.
Yeah. Young Gerald.
Are you doing it?
Yeah. 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 Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in the news now. Yeah. Lead a club with a few now. Just some Hollywood and they do. I'm in the mood now. 2 a.m. What you wanna do now? What you wanna do now? Little baby pass.
I think I'm black.
Got this Oakland game to tell her. She look familiar.
I'll change.
What's her name? Isabella. Forget it. Yeah. It's like a week ago, but we both know how weekends go. Trying to function, got some places we could go. Lots y'all got me speaking slow like I'm blessed, I'm blessed. I don't GA. You trying to yes on yes on yes on yes.
Yeah.
Say less. Say less.
Say less.
You ain't got you ain't go. Say less. Yeah. Say less. Hey girl, what it do? If you got friends, cool, bring a few through. No fun if the homies now R.I.P. Nate Dogg, this too true.
I need one more touchdown
Round 2, round 3, and a round 4.
with Jameis Winston to reach 20.
Was like a week ago, but we both know how weekends go. Trying to talk, I've got some places we could go. Swear she got the like wow, she's blessed, I'm blessed. I don't GA. You trying to yes on yes on yes on yes. Say less. Say less.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18 on EA Sports. Today we've got an exciting matchup on tap. It's the 49ers.
Did you see my turnover differential? -20.
Jaguars, who come in at 12-2.
I don't know, I don't think so.
Heart of Silicon Valley. There's a look inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
What's up? Yes, Michael Bennett. Not a thing. Not a thing.
One, your mic is
Seahawks are
like
tanking.
buzzing.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going
Oh,
to take
shit.
a shot right away. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
I'm weak. I'm gonna watch the game.
At the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They find some open field here.
Oh, that should
That
have been
one good
open.
for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. It's a pickup of 4 to bring up second down. Tough
Really?
running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill out the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
And after the good gain last play,
Vaughn,
this time
or not
they
Vaughn.
say,
Who's broadcasting?
as he's gonna be
Me.
stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind
Turn
up
off the
4th
chat.
and 4
They can
yards
hear
on
us in the
play.
broadcast.
And that's gonna
They can
make
hear
it
us talking in the party on the
How do I
broadcast.
turn that off?
Shotgun snap for Keenum. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Decent gain on the scramble at 6.
Go to broadcast settings. And it'll microphone or something.
Advanced settings.
Brad Nortman in his 6th year in the league on to punt it away. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Three and a half to go, first quarter. Defense showing blitz. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds, getting it across the 30-yard line. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs. A first down throw for Winston. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Second down, Winston. Buying time to his left. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Jameis to throw it. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up fourth. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Keenum now to throw. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. Here's a give to Fournette. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. We remind you, no night game tonight on Christmas Eve, but we make that up with 2 games under your tree tomorrow. Oh, that's nice. Yes. I'm just reading the card. I got to give props to our writer, Ed Brady, there. But we start with the Steelers and Texans at 4:30 Eastern, followed by the Raiders and Eagles, a Super Bowl 15 rematch. You impressed that I know that?
I'm very much impressed that you know that. Who was the MVP?
Yep, that'll be at 8:30 Eastern from Philadelphia. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. And to give this time to the tailback. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Now Jameis on second down. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Malik Jackson in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Third and long for Winston. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a play fake here on first down. And down he goes. Keenum is sacked. DeForest Buckner in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. To throw on second down is Keenum. Flushed out right. And complete to Lewis over the middle. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A gain of 32 that time.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Keenum now on first down. Forced out to his left. He finds Hearns left side. A very solid gain of 27.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The rookie from Alabama, Reuben Foster. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Let's go! Green 30.
A shotgun snap for Keenum. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They do snap it to Keenum. And he's got it to Hearns. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Working from the gun, Keenum. And he's got his big receiver, Robinson, for the Jacksonville touchdown. Allen Robinson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. 49ers getting set to trot out there. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As we send you now to Orlando to check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, LR. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down. And they're definitely showing blitz here.
Ready? Blue 80. 3 down. Flip it.
On third down, Winston trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Paul Posluszny. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Second down now after the incompletion. To throw is Keenum. His throw caught right around the 6. That one goes for 24 yards.
They had 2 tight ends in the formation on that one. It looked to me like he had his pick of receivers downfield.
I think he was just planning on going over the middle. That's what he did. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Mercedes Lewis with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And it is now 21-0. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
150.
Now a second down throw for Winston. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This will be taken short. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Throwing on 3rd down, Keenum. Gonna let one fly for Rob, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Keenum. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. That 2nd down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
And Leonard Fournette impressing there with that run. It's hard to believe that no Jacksonville Jaguar has broken 1,000 yards since Maurice Jones-Drew in 2011. I think Leonard Fournette could be that guy.
Even with the ankle injury last year at LSU, still averaged 6.5 yards per carry.
And absolutely intimidated opposing defenses. A lot of guys simply didn't want to tackle him.
Here we go on 4th. Keenum. And that's complete to Lewis. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And the D looking like they may blitz.
Let's go now. Blue 80. 150.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Flush to his right. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Winston. Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Jameis now on 1st down. Right side caught by Jackson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And they'll get him to the ground, but he got all the way down to the 30-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now, he's got their only touchdown. This offense struggling. They target him again.
Everyone is looking for the hot hand, and sometimes you just don't have it. Maybe it's...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Paul Puslosny able to put an end to that play, and in so doing, put an end to this third quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Yeah, the defense definitely showing blitz here.
Ready? Blue lady. You're on an island over there. Single receiver.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Deep ball for Goodwin. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Deep ball for Goodwin. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
To throw is Winston. He's going to fire one, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. 81 yards. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. That'll bring up second down. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Being chased out left. And he's able to get up here to the 26. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Winston. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Levante David coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be fourth down. Desperation time. Winston on fourth down. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. On 1st and 10, Keenum. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to...
And he's got his big receiver, Robinson, for the Jacksonville touchdown. Allen Robinson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars are pouring it on. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This will be taken very short. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up.
And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Barry Church. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Keenum. And this one is incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Shotgun snap for Keenum. And some room to roam now. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
A handoff to Fournette. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
6 yards to go here on 2nd down.
All right, here we go.
In motion, the tight end. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
2nd down, they need less than a yard to pick up the 1st.
Hurry up, here we go.
After the penalty, it's Fournette, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Here comes the D swarming to the line.
All right, here we go. Boom, land it.
Running left, it's Fournette. And some space here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. Now Leonard Fournette. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Good play action, hit him over the top.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 17.
Ready, single, ready. Boys up.
On play action, Winston. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Risky.
And it's so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius. I do admire that he went for it.
Now Fournette. He's to the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head.
But that's
the
about it.
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Back near his own goal line, Winston rolling to his right. And an alley to run.